welcome back to my channel. My name is Monet, better known as MsCreativeDiva. Really quick, we are going to be doing a get ready with me. I just wanted to kind of give my introduction before I get into it. It is going to be a kind of 3-in-1. Hopefully I remember to take a picture. Lord Jesus, please let me remember. And we finna go eat some sushi, so I'm super excited. If you guys are interested, let's go ahead and get started. I'll put all the hair specs down below in the video, as well as the makeup products that I use. So I hope you guys enjoy. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you are not. Alright, you guys, so we're gonna get straight into this tutorial. Get ready with me. I am literally just throwing on my hair. I did decide that I wanted to show you guys what the content of the package look like. So this is from One More Hair. I did receive a full lace wig. I'm sorry, not a full lace wig, but a 13x4 lace frontal wig, because there is a difference. So for those of you who are not wig wearers, definitely check into it. I recommend a wig like this, something that has combs in it, if you are just now beginning, so that way it can latch onto something, especially if you do not feel comfortable with securing your units. And I just wanted to show you guys what was in the box. They did send me a wig cap. I believe it was some other things that were in there. You guys have pretty much seen it. If you guys have bought a unit before, you know, typically what comes in the box, maybe like a hair cap, comb, you know, some small gifts. It's just to help, you know, you secure your unit and make it look cute. And so this is how the unit looked just straight out the box. Now, because I was in a rush, I'm just gonna go ahead and give you guys the tea, the scoop, give you all that right now. So because I was in a rush, I did realize that I did not plug the unit as much as I would like. So I am gonna go in after that and plug it, but we're gonna make it do what it do for this right here. Oh, and excuse the lace color. I literally tried hurrying up and tinting my lace, and I should have just took my time. I was testing out another color. This one is actually too dark for me. It has too much red in it, so I'm gonna have to go a shade lighter. For me and my complexion, I typically mix the colors, and then this time I did not, so ignore it. After a while, if you guys happen to do this, you can wait a few days, or you can actually just put like a powder or foundation over it, and that will definitely kind of cancel out what's going on. And so once I put the makeup on and stuff like that, it won't be so noticeable. But yeah, you definitely can. I do recommend just using like a foundation or powder. That's going to be easier and more beginner friendly, unless you're kind of playing around trying to, you know, perfect your, you know, your perfect lace tint. But yeah, foundation is always the best way to go, you know, just because you are changing shades. The summer's coming up, you may get darker from being in the sun and all that jazz. But just to give you a few of the specs, this is a 26-inch unit. It is curly. The curls are extremely beautiful. You will see as I wet it, and all I'm using is like some foam, and then I have like a bottle that I keep for like all my curly units, and I just use some conditioner. It does not have to be super expensive, but you do want to make sure you mix that in really good in the bottle. If you want to add a little bit of protein mix, you can do so, and that's going to help your curls stay. Usually with my curly hair, some people say that you have to detangle it daily. Me personally, because I do take my units off, I don't necessarily do that. It just kind of depends. I do like second day old hair. So with curly units, I find that it makes it look a lot more natural, but it also depends on how big the hair can go. So after 2 days, I don't feel like it's bad. And if you go like a week, you definitely just want to make sure that you are conditioning that hair and doing like a co-wash and adding some curl products. That way you put that moisture back into the hair. And I did actually take my blow dryer. I left it on the cool setting just to kind of dry some of the curls up, because I did want to make sure I was able to see the length. Now this is a 26-inch unit. I will say for curly hair, I was expecting it to be a little bit longer. Now this is just my preference. Now if this is a great length for you, I feel like it's a great length for everybody, even if you are not a long hair wearer, because you know with curly hair it does shrink up as soon as it dries. So What I would do, me personally, I think when I do wear my next curly unit, I want to do at least 32, baby. She gonna have to try it big. I mean long, because I need length. Like, I don't know if you guys are like me, but yeah. So I went ahead and did that. I applied my products. I'll list all those down below, and we are gonna go ahead and get into the face. Yeah, I had to hit that pen, baby, because she gets me right. She gets me right and ready to move. So I'm gonna go ahead and clip out my hair, make sure all that's in place, and then we're gonna go ahead and prep the face. I did go ahead and wash my face. I added my moisturizer prior to the video. And then I'm going in with my face primer. You guys know that hands down my face primer has been the Laura Mercier, and this one is the mattifying primer. Definitely check it out. I keep telling y'all be sleeping on the primers that I be mentioning, but definitely check it out if you guys are stuck using silicone primers. So next I'm going to use this CoverGirl brow gel. This is in the shade, I want to say brunette, if I am not mistaken. I will put it down below. I really got this like in a PR package, like I swear like 2 years ago, maybe longer, and it's just been a brow gel that I have found myself going back to. And I've tried the e.l.f. brow gels. I've tried who else, Anastasia. Like, I've tried a few different brow gels before, but I keep coming back to it. I love that it doesn't make my brows overly hard, and it definitely brightens up my brows without me actually adding bleach. And you guys know this is like a part of my routine. If you are new, this is actually the Dermablend cover cream that I place underneath my eyes. It's great for covering up spots, any darkness, any scarring, tattoos. A lot of people use it to cover up tattoos professionally, but it's just great for people that have things on their skin that they really want to cover up. I know sometimes that regular foundations you do have to build up. I'm someone that likes a full coverage look. So if the foundation is a medium type foundation, which is pretty much what I'm using today, I'm using again the Morphe one. This video was actually supposed to go up before my last video that I posted, but it is what it is. So this was actually my initial first time using this foundation. I will say right off the bat, it's a pretty foundation. It photographs really well. I did notice that if you are one like me that likes the coverage though, you do have to blend a lot. So you're gonna have to build it up and blend. And so I was going for a more natural look, kind of trying out some new techniques with this one. So with the concealers, I am using a Morphe concealer. I'm taking that lighter shade, and then I'm also gonna mix it with what is that foundation? Born This Way, a Born This Way concealer. Next for the contour, I'm going to contour with the e.l.f. concealer. This is the camo, the more matte one, and this one is in the shade Ebony Rich. Y'all don't give me the lying. I will definitely 100% put it down below, but I think that's the right color. And so I'm going to use that to contour, and I'm going to blend this out with my brush. You can take whatever brush you have, a blending brush. I think that is nice and full, is great to contour on your nose. I know a lot of people have a lot of problems with, getting their contour down for their particular nose shape, because it is different for everyone's shape. I was going to do a poll on my Instagram. Make sure y'all follow, because I do polls and stuff like that in regards to classes and things like that. And so yeah. All right, you guys, and then I'm going to go in with another layer of concealer. And so I'm using, once again, the Morphe and just a little bit more of that Born This Way. And so it wasn't giving me what I needed, so I did go ahead and add another layer of foundation also. I would have to say personally that this foundation is a light to medium foundation. I would not necessarily think it's full. In order to get to a full look, I think that you would definitely need to add a few more layers. I know for this look, I didn't play around with it enough or add any more, because I just wasn't feeling like adding all that on my face, and plus we were short for time. So this is what we got. So far it's not bad. I just wish it was a little bit more thicker, but I do think that it comes just from the consistency of the foundation. It's not a bad consistency, it's just it's not thick for a full coverage look. And so I am going to use a new powder, well, new to y'all, because I literally use my translucent, the regular translucent from Laura Mercier, but I have been lately using the Laura Mercier and Honey, and baby, it's been everything to me. Let me know if you guys have tried this new powder out. Let me know what y'all think down below. If it's comparable, y'all think it's the same, or if it gives y'all what it needs to give y'all. Cause to me, it's giving me something. Like, it's really buttery smooth underneath the eyes, and I've also been using it on the face as well. And then I use, I think it's their translucent deep, like on my deeper complected clients. And oh my goodness, it looks so beautiful, and it adds a little bit of color too. And so now we're going to go ahead and place the eyeshadow. I did decide to use my concealer, and so I'm just taking the same concealer from Morphe and just using that as my shadow base. So next we're going to go in and use this shade as my transition color. This is the bronzer that I use. You don't have to go out and spend a lot of money. If you guys have your bronzer powder, like whatever, or it's an eyeshadow, you can use it vice versa as your contour. And so I'm just using this shade. I wanted to create like a sort of cooler transition. I am going to warm it up anyway with the shades that I use when I apply my gold eyeshadow. Okay, so I am using the Jaclyn Hill palette from Morphe, and so I told you that I wanted to warm up my face a little bit. You guys know that I've been gravitating towards a more warmer bronzer instead of a more cooler one. It's based off your preference. Some people love a more cooler contour, more shadows. It's still creating the shadows. I'm just adding the warmth, and to me, it just makes me look more alive. And so I am using that warm eyeshadow. It's like a orangish red from the palette, and I'm going to use that same shadow to apply that on the outer V. And I'm just going to pat that in with my brush and blend that in. I did mix another color. I honestly can't remember. I just know that it was one of the orange shadows in the palette. I will say the only thing about this palette that I don't like, it's just, it doesn't give me those brown ranges. I always say that my perfect palette has neutrals, it has warm browns, like maybe one or two cool browns and a black. That's it. Like if I can just get that, that's the perfect palette. Like I don't know about you guys. But that's just like the perfect everyday palette for me. I feel like it was great with the golds, some of the neutrals, the warms, you have the reds. I just feel like some of those warmer, deeper brown shades was kind of missing. But that's just my preference. Then I'm going to go in and add a little bit more of that concealer on my lid. And this is just going to help that eyeshadow that I apply just stick to it and just be vibrant. So I thought this gold was really, really pretty. It's giving me like that metallic feel. So I did wet my brush, and so I am applying it damply. I think this is a great way to make those pigments pop, even when you're working with shadows. And so using the same palette, I was like, okay, I just want to kind of spice it up. So I took a white eyeshadow, mixed with another one. It was a really, really light shadow in the palette. And I'm just using that to pop that in the inner tear duct area. And it's giving me what I need. Like, it's really, really pretty. You guys already know that I'm going to line my eyes. I'm using the NYX liquid liner. This is the matte one. You guys, this is like, it's like hands down my liner. Like, it's it. I've tried, what is it? I forgot the other liner you guys told me to try. But I tried another liner and I still came back to this. Like, I think what it is the brush. I cannot find any other liners that have like a long, thin brush. One that you don't have to customize. And so I decided not to do a wing liner. I just decided to kind of smoke out where the liner is. I just added a little bit of black eyeshadow. And then I'm going to go in with a pencil. I believe the pencil that I used is from NARS or either, not Urban Decay. Yeah, Urban Decay. The 24-hour, I think. Just looking at the pencil, it looks like the Urban Decay one. And so I'm just going to put that in my waterline. And then I'm going to add a little bit of shadow. For my shadow, I'm using the bronzer. And I'm just going to add that on the lower lash line. My mascara, I wanted to use a new one. I think in my last tutorial I used the Morphe. So you guys are just getting, I guess getting to see it. I feel like I've been using this for a minute right now. It's just like, girl, you have not did a tutorial or a video in like 2 months. Like, goodness. So This is a new mascara that I've been trying so far. Like it. I'm still using it, but I will say that you definitely go through the tube really fast. Well, for me, I go through the tube fast. For the lashes, I am wearing Gold Diggers. Definitely check them out. I'll leave a link down below. I do have a sale going on right now. So, you know, if you get to the site, it may be 20 or 30% off for y'all. I really appreciate everybody that supports me. Definitely check it out. I feel like I just really haven't been wearing these lashes, the Gold Digger ones, y'all. So I was like, you know what? Let me put them on tonight so they can go ahead and get their shine. And it really, really made my look pop even more, and it gave me what I was looking for. So I'm just adding my powder just to build that extra coverage. This one is for makeup. I said makeup is Makeup Forever. This one is in the shade 176, I believe. Don't give me the line. I always have it down below for you guys. But I love this powder because it gives you that coverage. It is a foundation powder. So if you don't want to wear foundation, you don't have to. But if you love the full coverage look like I do, oh my goodness, it just looks so good. And so just to kind of go with what I was doing as far as making things work, I didn't want to go get a blush palette. So I wanted to show you guys that you can take any eyeshadow that you want and literally make it into whatever you want. And so I just mixed a few colors, and that is my blush. I wanted like something like earth tones with some orange in it. It's kind of giving me, I don't know if you guys remember, like a long time ago, I used to wear this blush from NARS. I cannot remember the name of it. If I remember it, I will put it in the video. But it was this blush and it was orange. I cannot remember it. That's what it reminds me of on the cheeks. For the lips, I wanted to keep it really neutral, really sexy. You guys know that I feel like a nude is like the sexy go-to. Like, I don't care. It is, and especially if you pop on some gloss, it's even more sexier. And so I'm using this really peachy nude lipstick. It is super, super gorgeous. And it is a matte lipstick, but I don't want to just be matte for the night. I know I want these lips to pop since we going on a little date. So I am using a new gloss. This one is in Peach Bellini. Check it out. And I'm just gonna pop that on, and it is the perfect combo. Like, it's the perfect combo. All right, you guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and get into the hair, you guys. And so I am doing my baby hairs. I just took a little bit of hair out just to create some baby hairs. Now, like I said, I am going to go back in and repluck, so that way I can make sure that I get my wig looking how I need it to look. So I'm gonna go ahead and actually wash that thing tonight. But I am using just a little bit of foam. I'll put the foam that I use down below. And that's what I like to do for my baby hairs, just to keep them soft and make sure that they're not too crunchy. Because I do not like hard baby hairs. Like, I want them to stay in place, but I don't want them to be crunchy. And so I'm just taking my hot comb and making sure that my hair is laid. And then I'm going to go ahead and take my conditioner in the bottle, my conditioner mix, and just kind of spray the hair. And also, I got a big brush with me. I do recommend anybody that wears curly hair, wavy hair, get you one of what is those hard brushes. And those work wonders for detangling curly hair, especially if you're going to detangle it daily. I typically detangle my hair at least once a week. And so with that, especially with curly hair, you are going to have some shedding. With this unit, I don't have too much shedding, just the normal. But I will say the hair is really, really pretty. I just wish it was a little longer, but that's just my preference. But y'all, let me know what you guys think. I'm gonna let this go ahead and play out so that way you guys can see, you know, everything that I did to the hair. Because I feel like your girl has just been talking. Like, this is the longest get ready with me that I've done in a while. So let me know what you guys think of this hair. If you guys have tried this brand out, what was your experience? And I'll put all the coupon codes and everything regarding this hair in the website down below. Definitely check them out. And baby, she was almost ready. Alright, you guys, so I'm just putting the finishing touches on everything. So I'm just adding my mascara. I forgot to put mascara on the lower lashes. And then I also add just a little bit on my minks. It just gives me like that extra dramatic, you know, like it just darkens my lashes, honestly. And I just love the way it looks. Oh, it just looks so sexy. I wanted to keep the face matte. That is something different that I have been doing. I have not been adding a lot of highlighter. So I am going to add it on my cupid's bow as well as on the bridge of my nose. And then I'm going to top my lips off with my gloss just to make sure everything is nicely blended. And y'all, this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I'm also going to do my scent of the night. If you don't got this in your collection, I believe my sis Nikki put me on Platinum D. If y'all don't follow her, I'm sure y'all do. Definitely check out if y'all are new and y'all do not follow her. It's Gucci. It smells like it has like a floral scent, but it's sweet. You know, with me, I love a good sweet scent. And so that is my sweet of the night. I hope you guys enjoyed this get ready with me. Definitely check out one more here as well. And if you would like more of these, be sure to give it a thumbs up, share this video, and I will see y'all in my next one.